Hi, this is continuation of partial fraction decomposition, which is section 10.7. Okay, so we stop right here, and then I kind of asked you guys to try it on your own. Hopefully by now you know. Okay, you needed to have multiplied by the LCD, and your LCD was x plus 3 times x squared plus 2x plus 3. But when you multiply the fraction on the left side, then you only have your numerator, negative 8x squared minus 10x minus 6. That's equal to this fraction, the first fraction, when you multiply it by the LCD, it cancels out the x plus 3. So then it's a times x squared plus 2x plus 3 plus bx plus c. Make sure you guys put it parentheses here. This fraction of the x squared plus 2x plus 3 cancels out, so you only have an x plus 3 left. Okay, go ahead and multiply the whole thing. So this is ax squared plus 2xa plus 3a plus FOIL bx squared plus 3bx plus cx plus 3c. Now, do not ask me why I put right here the x before the a. Order doesn't matter. We can do 2a and then x also. So that's what I'm going to do, 2ax. Okay, so now I need to find everything that has an x squared. This one has an x squared and this one has an x squared. And so then that will be a plus b. It's equal to a negative 8. The next one, it will be anything that has an x. This one has an x, this one has an x, and this one has an x. So then that will be 2a plus 3b plus c. It's equal to a negative 10. Okay, last I need to equal it to the constant. That's a 3a, not a 13a, 3a. And a 3c is equal to a negative 6. Okay, I have this system of equations. And I can see that I have two unknown variables. Let me go ahead and rewrite it over here. Equation 1, it's missing the letter C. In equation 3, it's missing the letter B. Right here, you just decide which one you think it's best for you. You can get rid of any of them, any of the ones that are missing already. Or if you don't want to do that, you can also eliminate the A from all of them, since all of them have an A in it also. Okay, so for me, I think I am going to eliminate the B. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 and 2. We're going to eliminate the B. I'm going to do 1 and 2. So I'm going to multiply the 1 by a negative 3. So then that's going to be a negative 3a, a negative 3b. It's equal to 24. I'm going to add it to equation 2, 2a plus 3b. I forgot to make my space, so let me go ahead and do that here. Plus c, it's equal to a negative 10. Add them, negative a plus c, it's equal to 14. I'm going to label that equation 4. I'm going to use equation 4 and equation 3. Okay. So here's my equation 3. Again, 3a plus 3c, it's equal to a negative 6. There's many ways that we can do it. For example, if I was you guys, I would divide just equation 3 by 3 and do it from there. You know, sometimes students can see it, sometimes students cannot see it, or you can multiply and decide. So I am going to divide this one by 3 because I can see that these ones have a 3 here. And then if I factor out like the GCF, and I can divide by 3, that 3 divides the negative 6. So then my new equation for 3, it's going to be a plus c, it's equal to a negative 2. So if I add it directly to equation 4, this cancels. I get 2c, it's equal to 12, and c, it's equal to 6. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to equation 3 or 4. And I am going to go back into equation 4. And so that one says, I'm gonna plug it in, so it's 6. And so then I just have to do 14 minus 6. That is equal to an 8. Divide both sides by a negative. A is equal to a negative 8. Go ahead and plug it in into one of the original equations. And so then we have A and C. I'm going to go back to equation 1. A plus B, it's equal to a negative 8. So this is negative 8 plus B, it's equal to a negative 8. B, it's equal to 0. Now make sure you check that this is consistent with your system here. Because if it is not consistent, you're going to run into a lot of trouble at the end. Your answer will be marked wrong. Okay, so now that we have the answers, go back and substitute it in right here. This will be your answer right here. Okay, so then my answer will be A is negative 8 over x plus 3. Then plus B, we don't have B, so we don't have B times x is 0. Then C is 6 over x squared plus 2x plus 3. And this will be your final answer. Okay, we have one more to go, and that will be it. Okay, so find the partial fraction decomposition. So in this case, I gotta check the degree again. So the degree of the numerator is 2, and the denominator has a 2 and that 2 that happens to be a 4. And so we're okay. Okay, x squared plus 6, I cannot factor no more. So this is quadratic. Quadratic, irreducible, we can no longer factor it, and it's also repeated. Okay, so in this case, this will be ax plus b over the first one, x squared plus 6, plus cx plus d over x squared plus 6 squared. That's my setup. Okay, multiply by the LCD. The LCD happens to be this denominator. So I only have this numerator, 5x squared plus 2x plus 31. It's equal to, when you multiply this fraction by the LCD, only one of the x squared plus 6 cancels. So then this will be ax plus b multiplied by x squared plus 6 plus When you multiply this other fraction, notice that the entire LCD goes away. So you only have the CX plus D. Okay, let me go ahead and FOIL these two binomials. AX to the third plus 6AX plus BX squared plus 6B plus CX plus D. Okay, now I'm going to combine them. I'm looking for the X squared. This is an X squared. That's the only one. I have B, it's equal to 5. I am looking for the X's. Okay, in this case, I have 6A plus C, it's equal to 2. And then 31 will be equal to the constant. This is a constant, this is a constant. 6B plus D, it's equal to 31. And then I'm going to highlight this one with blue. There's no X to the third over here. So there's no X to the third, it's like 0X to the third. So then A is equal to 0. That will simplify our life so much once we know this. Because if A is equal to 0, I can come back and plug it in here into equation 3. And so that would give me C to be equal to 2. And then I can find the last equation because B is 5. So this is 6 times 5 plus D. It's equal to 31. 6 times 5, it's 30. And when you subtract 30 from both sides, D is equal to 1. Okay, so then I'm going to highlight my answers. I have A, I have B, I have C, and then I have D. I'm going to go back and I'm going to plug it in into here. So this will be my answer over here. B is 5 over X squared plus 6 plus C, 2X plus D plus 1 over X squared plus 6 squared. And this here will be your final answer. Yeah, these ones are a lot of work, but with time and practice, you will become good at it. So just practice enough problems of this kind. And if you have questions, come look for me during office hours, okay? Have a great day. Bye.